find any story you like, actually, it doesn't matter. And then it's just getting students to enjoy reading and listening to short stories and independently learn new vocabulary through Lex Tutor Hypertext Builder 2. Yeah, so today we're going to look at that. You probably have looked at it, but I thought it was quite interesting. So yeah, so Hypertext 2 is here. And basically, like, these are like the instructions. It was actually, this activities was planned for students to do this independently. So the teacher basically teaches them how to, like, if they don't understand anything in these instructions, the teacher can guide them in the use of the Hypertext 2, and also how to, like, set up and also find maybe suitable level reading material for the students to download and use for the hypertext, because this application actually is used to help students listen to the story, read the story, and also have different activities to help them to learn vocabulary and have some games as well. So it's kind of suitable for upper primary school students or even lower level secondary students. So we'll go through the points one by one. So go to this website first and then input the text of your story. And I got the text from this Lit2Go, and it's quite good because there's lots of different stories and things. And then it also has the audio file, the PDF. So all you have to do is basically like right click and then you go copy link address and then you can get the MP3 file. Yeah. Okay, so basically you write here first, the boy who cried wolf, like this, my story is called that. And then you don't have to do anything here. And then this big box here, you put the story in, like the text of the story. So you just copy and paste basically. Yeah. Okay, and then after that, all this stuff, you don't have to worry about that. So you just put the media URL, that's the MP3 file of the listening file that goes with it. So just right click on the audio, copy link address, and put it right in here. Yeah, all good. And then now you can choose dictionary. Because like when the students don't understand some vocabulary in the story, they want to look for it, right? So they can either choose, if they're Chinese, then they can choose English to Chinese. If they're like Russian, then they can take English. So it'll have both of the definitions. So we're Chinese, so it's this one. And then the TTS voice is the voice that it's basically the accent. It's the accent. So it doesn't really matter, UK or US. And then you just press build. And then now you have a listening file, and also you have a reading file, so you can listen to it while you read.
The Boy Who Cried Wolf by Enoch.
Yeah, so it just reads.
There was once a young shepherd boy who tended his sheep at the foot of a mountain.
Okay, and then when the student gets to a word that they don't understand, like tended, oh, I don't understand tended, so they can press Alt and then double click the mouse. Or maybe it doesn't work now. Maybe you can just press speak then, yeah, and then it will say it.
Tended.
Tended. And then if you don't understand what it means, you can press divine, and then it shows you like the dictionary. Yeah, so that's the dictionary there. And it also has the Chinese definition as well. And yeah, so it's quite convenient. And then after that, each time you find a word, you go define. The words actually turn up into the word box, so that yeah, so maybe a few more. Put a few more in there. So they turn up in there. So when you finish reading, you can actually press the finish reading, and then it will tell you like what words you looked up, how long it took you to read, and the words that were spoken, and so on. But we'll go back first. And then, okay, this is all good and stuff, but what if I want to get the students to practice their spelling, or maybe whether they know what the word, you can go to dictator. So dictator is basically how to spell a word. So the 4 words in this box turn up in here. So you basically click on it and then you listen to the word.
Meal.
Okay, meal. Okay, now I'll try to spell the word meal. Okay, M-E-E-L. And then I will try to check whether that's right. Oh, and then it says I'm 75% correct. So I need to try harder. Okay. Okay, I'll try that again. And then, oh, yay. So it's kind of like, yeah, so you eventually get it right because it kind of tells you which letter is wrong. So that's good, and then you do all those, and then you can do it as a test as well. So it's basically the same, but it tells you how many percent you get right at the end, I think.
Meal.
Yeah, okay. And then next application you could use is also the multi-con, I think it's basically like the, yeah. So basically what you do is, it's also those 4 words, because those 4 words are not very familiar to that student. So those 4 words will be tested. So in these, what's it called again? Concord, yes, Concord, yes. So yeah, you read the sentences, and then you have to choose which word can go in all of the sentences. So I'm just gonna try randomly. Okay, this is obviously not right, meal. So you have to read it against the wall and something pulled away. So which one should it be? Is it mountain? Mike stopped. First stop. Yeah. And then all that becomes like that. Yes. Okay, so it's a little bit tricky, these sentences, but yeah, that's why I said like it's upper level students probably. Yeah, even like secondary students can use this as well. And then, yep. And then the last activity is you can also use the ID words. So ID words can be like a competition where 2 students play together, and similar to the other activity, but you have to find that word in this sentence, or in this jumbled word. And then like, yeah, you basically like, and then you just use your mouse, and you like drag it like this, and then, oh, I found it, and then it goes here, I think. So that's basically it. So it's like a competition between students, yeah, so they can, yeah, look for the word quicker, kind of thing. So it's just like practicing spelling and stuff like that. So that's basically it. And then Dr. Ma said like, what's the teacher's role? So I think this is meant for like an independent student activity with minimal teacher support. But teacher's role is to elicit and model use of the software program and provide websites with appropriately leveled reading and listening materials. And this activity can also be set for like homework or pre-lesson preparation, like flipped classroom before like an actual lesson. And then in preparation for like a class discussion about the short story or reading material. And yeah, so it can save the teacher a lot of time, I guess, if the students do some preparation work. So that's it for me. Thank you very much for listening.
Can we ask you to add these teacher's notes to your activity worksheet?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, and then send to me, okay? I'm going to share all the 3 groups presentation activities with all of you, okay? All right, so thank you very much.